Hello folks, the Celtic Nerd here, bringing you another nerdy video. And as you can see by the spinning wheel, we have Bounty Hunter, Inquisitor, and Warrior. These are the core classes of it. Well, these are the core... Oh, I accidentally went to the wrong thing. My bead. Accidentally clicked play instead of create new character. But yeah, the wheel is not spinning at the moment because I'm currently on SWTOR. So let me just quickly exit this, log out. Oh, and I also forgot to fix my display. There we go. Alright, create. Character. So, let's open up the wheel. There, so now it's spinning again. Alright folks, we've already completed the Imperial Agent storyline. So, in terms of, and we now just recently completed the smuggler on the Republic side. Now it is time to decide. We're back to the Empire, and we have to decide between a bounty hunter, which I've always found. Hold on, I'm just going to mute the game audio real quick. Can I do that? Yes, no, I can't. So I'm just going to mute it here and take my headphones off. There we go. So, I've always found the bounty hunter term in Star Wars, in just Star Wars in general, as a little bit of a misnomer, because they don't always go after bounties. Now, that is their main profession. You could argue, yes, but the term bounty hunter in Star Wars has been used as a collection of just mercenaries. Like mercenaries, soldiers for hire, guns for hire, assassins, thieves. Like, look at Cad Bane. We've seen him do a numerous amount of types of jobs. Now, we have seen him actually collect bounties, but we've also seen him clearly act in a mercenary profession, such as when he went after, what's it called? The Holocron, or when he began to make arrangements for the Hutt. Like, he held the Senate hostage in order to secure the release of a Hutt. And then he also was orchestrating a flat-out kidnapping. Now, mind you could argue that was bounty work. But again, we've also seen Boba do the exact same thing in the Clone Wars. They were told, like, oh yeah, we want you to escort this cargo. They didn't even know the cargo was a person, and as such, they still took it, and they still addressed themselves as, why would you hire so bounty hunter is just a catch-all term in Star Wars for mercenaries and the like. Oh, and then we saw the three, what you would argue as the three honorary bounty hunters. Sorry, not honorary. The three honor bounty hunters. And I mean that as in, like, they live by a code. There was the Zabrak female. I don't know what he is, but he wears, like, a cool hat. He's one of my favorite bounty hunters. And he also has a dog. But, like, and then there's this little tiny guy in a mech suit that made him a bit bigger than Anakin. So, like, yeah, they were just purely there to protect some cargo, like protect the farm. So, but they still identify themselves as bounty hunters. And then we have another bounty hunter who essentially assassinated Obi-Wan. Like, the fact that bounty hunters take their contracts. Some bounty hunters may take their contracts only dead. So one could argue, like, they're closer to assassins, like, on that front. But again, it's just a catch-all term. But anyway, with that out of the way, let us spin the wheel and find out, who am I going to be playing as? Which story? Now, when it comes to the warrior and the inquisitor, I have another wheel which will determine the play style. Now, all of these can actually fit in line with either storyline. Like, all four of these can fit in either storyline, so I'm not worried about that. When it comes to the bounty hunter, I am thinking of going dual pistols, so I'm looking forward to that. But it is time to spin the wheel. Who will I be playing as? Oh! Am I going back? I'm going Inquisitor storyline. There we go, folks. Remove. Okay. Now we need to determine my playstyle. The two original classes for the Inquisitor storyline were the Assassin with the double-ended lightsaber, all about stealth, electrifying the lightsaber, as well as it was the tank of the Inquisitor storyline. It was damage and tank. Or will I go Sorcerer, who is DPS and healing? We'll find out. We could also end up with dual lightsabers with the Marauder. Or we might go, oh, we're going double-ended. We're going the Darth Maul route. I am tempted to make a Zabrak, but I will not. I'm tempted to go Zabrak now, but I don't think I will. I think I'll stick with the Sith Pureblood. So I now just need to close this. And alright. Let's bring back the game audio. Alright. So yeah, there's the dual wielding class. Anyway. That's the class that we actually used two classes last time with the smuggler. We used Power Tech early on. And see, that's one of the main reasons why I'm not a fan of the Power Tech is the bracers. It doesn't look good unless you're wearing heavy armor. But in the end, we did mostly use Scoundrel. And so yeah, there's the Gunslinger. So yeah, I'll either go that or the Mercenary for when we eventually get to Bounty Hunter. For the soldier, we are going Commando with the big ass gun. But that doesn't matter. For now, we are doing the Inquisitor. So yeah, as you can see here, we have defense, melee, stealth. So that is the tank build. They're all stealth. I find it funny that it is labeled as a role within this game. And we actually, you might remember when it came to our thing, we did use the Scrapper, the Scoundrel, which is all about stealth. I was a little disappointed that it was so much melee, but oh well. We're definitely going melee with this. Now, I have not decided yet. I know the romance option.
It's useless to defy me.
For the male, and I really do like her. She's quite fun, and yeah, we'll go with male. Okay. So yeah, these are our unlocked races. We've unlocked the Chiss and the Twi'lek now, due to the fact that we played the game far enough to unlock them for all races. We actually don't have Zabrak, which is surprising. So I actually would have had to earn the right to play as a Zabrak. We also have a Nautilin. I definitely have a few ideas of what races I'm going to play as for certain classes. For example, I'm thinking of going Zabrak for the soldier if they allow me. This is definitely going to go with my counselor. And as for my Jedi Knight, if I can, I might go. I might actually go Cathar. Either way, doesn't matter now. We are going Sith Pureblood. Alright, so we're an assassin, so we don't want to go. We definitely don't want the small build. Now, this is one of the things I do dislike about the character creation of Star Wars: The Old Republic, folks, is the whole build system. Like, you have short and very skinny and small, then you have like this average build, and then you have this big muscular build, which I'm definitely going for if I ever get when I get around to doing a Juggernaut. And then you have this one, which I believe is the same height. No. So I do wish they would have kept height and weight and muscular builds separate, but they didn't. For the assassin, we're gonna go lean, but with some slight build. Now let's customize the face. I have a particular build I like for my Pureblood. There we go. I like that. Alright, let's go for my... Let's find my signature scar. Can't zoom in any closer. I always like to give my characters a scar on their left eye, or at least one of their eyes. Alright, I saw one. Ooh, there we go. It's not as prominent as I would like, but it's good enough. Alright, let's look at complexions. Alright, let's go eye color. Okay, well, let me click onto the 7. There we go, nice glowing red jewelry. I am not a fan of piercings, so we'll just go none. Now here is the biggest selection. Let's see here. I sort of like this, the whole, like, it's tied back. I like that. If I was to go long here, I would go long enough to put in a ponytail. Now let's go hair color. I think black, because like the black will really pop then, as opposed to the skin color. I like this red because like the eyes are popping out more and that. Whereas with this, the eyes blend in a little bit. So let's go with this dark, sort of like, I don't know what to call that, maroon. Okay, now it is time for the name. Okay. The name. Let's see if my SWTOR battle name. And actually, you know what, I might save that for when I get a chance to actually use double-ended. So let's go with. What should I go with? This is always the awkward thing with MMOs, is the name, because it has to be unique. Okay, let's go with my old SWTOR battle name. That's probably going to be taken, so let's add an A and an S. Nightmareous. And we got it! the right class storyline, didn't I? I picked the wrong... Oh my god, I picked the wrong one.
At last, I'm the trial.
Yeah, I picked the wrong one, definitely. Log out. We have to delete the character. Oh my god, I picked the wrong one after all that. Oh my god. Okay, hold on. Oh, I have to type delete. So it's one of those situations where you have to type the character name. Alright, here we go. Create character. Oh, God. I got so caught in picking the right weapon types. There we go. You are the Inquisitor, Dark Adept of the Sin.
That's not fear I smell, is it?
Alright, we got the right build. There we go. We had complexion 1. We had the bright eye color of 1. We had like our hair tied back. I think it was the last option actually. Yep. And then we had black as the hair color. Nope. There we go. Okay. We picked everything correctly this time. As soon as it said Sit Warrior, I was like, hold on a minute. God bless you. That's one thing I always find interesting about the Sith warships. They've always played to a similar motif, like in terms of their ships, like these they're capital ships of this period. As you saw, they do have hangars on the side and underneath, but what you may not know is you saw that there was an opening. There's a gap towards the front. there's actually another hangar there. Like, it's very clear of how much the ancient armadas of, like, now keep in mind, the ships back in these time periods are much smaller than what we eventually get with the Republic and the Empire of the Clone Wars and the Galactic Civil War. The ships were much bigger in those movies and the shows. But these ships, they put a lot more emphasis on fighters they did than they did thing. But it was always the dark side that pushed for bigger and bigger ships. Also, I really wish they would have kept up these stylized cutscenes during dialogue. You can really see it here now, where the camera takes some interesting positions, and it moves. Like, they don't do it through all the games, sadly. Sorry, through all the dialogue options. I'm just very disappointed they, eventually stopped doing them. Also, with the fact that for the new canon, Korriban was eventually renamed to Morriban. I don't know why. Like, that, for some reason now...
the last one to arrive is finally here. I hope you don't think you're special. It would be a shame if freedom went to your head. Or if you somehow got the idea you didn't need to pass your trials to become Sith. Lord Zash has tasked me with sorting through you refuse to find one worthy of being her apprentice, and I intend to do just that.
So these starting dialogue moments are so much better than what eventually happens after you leave the planet. It's like they were like, okay, these are the tutorial worlds. We really need to hook in players by the time they leave this world. But yeah, anyway. So, I don't know why they eventually changed the name to Morriban. That name never really came up until the Clone Wars episode. And for some reason... Actually, I'm going to double check that now, actually. Did Morriban ever come up as Morriban Star Wars? See, even when I try and type it in, it recorrects to Korriban. Oh, sorry, Morriban is what they refer to as. So let's just see notes and references here. No, sorry. Sometimes they have like behind the scenes. Morriban original. Okay, so it was actually first mentioned in a comic book miniseries. Written by Tom Variant and published by Dark Horse Comics back in 1994. It subsequently debuted in the following issue, which was written by Vitek and Anderson, illustrated by Chris and published by Dark Horse Comics on November 1st of the same year. The planet was initially known as Korriban, a name coined by Anderson. So, apparently, at some point, it was originally Morriban, but then they changed it to Korriban, and then now they changed it back to Morriban. However, so basically both names are correct. That is interesting. That is very interesting to know that, like, both names are actually canon. Ooh, let's see.
Don't get all sentimental on us. We've only just met.
I won't. Now the rest of you gutter trash already know your trial. Get going while I bring our latecomer up to speed.
Watch your back, friend. And don't worry. It'll be all right. He can't kill us all.
See, and that's the thing I miss about these other cutscenes. The camera moves as the player moves. Like and it's not like these quick changes of angle. Like it gently moved with the character as he was walking around. Normally, what happens after once we leave this cutscene, I think it's only actually these opening dialogue cutscenes. I think what happens after you leave, like once you get to your first like hub world, aka Drummond Cast for the Empire, Coruscant for the Republic, once you go there, if a character was going to be in motion during like a dialogue moment like this, the camera would have just been in a fixed position away from them, and so that way they're walking within frame. Whereas in this, we were still close to the characters, but the camera was moving to keep that overseer in focus. It's just very interesting.
Thanks. That means a lot coming from a beautiful girl.
You're cute. Just watch you don't get yourself killed.
Now, slave, for your trial. There's a hermit named Spindrol who lives in the tomb of Ajunta Paul in the Valley of the Dark Lords. Spindrol's a lunatic, but Lord Zash sees him as some kind of prophet. Once you find him, he will test you.
I'll do my best to please Spindrel and accomplish this trial.
But there, you know your task. Spindrel lives in the tomb of Ajunta Paul in the Valley of the Dark Lords. Don't keep Spindrel waiting, slave.
Now, the fun thing about it is, like, you can see the dark side corruption on his face. He's clearly strong in the dark side, and as vast in it. Sorry, folks, I just need to clear something out because I don't want my legacy. I need to change. Is there a way to change that? There has to be a way to change your legacy name, because I do not fucking like it. I don't like my last name. There must be a way. Maybe we're actually spending money on it. So what's on sale this time? I actually like that right there. Now see, that's a crossguard I can actually get behind. Like, you could actually imagine that properly protecting you, as opposed to what we got. Oh, Malgus' lightsaber. Malgus' mask. Okay. Alright, no, that's not what I'm looking for. But the builder unlocks. Okay, so we have, in order to, we need to unlock that race. Commander Companion Droid Bundle. Companion Compendium. Wow! Okay, that is wow, okay. That bumps you up to. I still have one of these. I've not fucking used it. Inventory, cargo bay, additional character slot, guild-bound accents. Yeah, you can spend these on the. Rather than having a subscription, you can unlock these this stuff with credits. I have a subscription, so I don't really need to worry about all this. And you can also unlock their races. Really? I cannot change my legacy name. Oh. That infuriates me. Also, I forgot we need to load in my preferences. Or have they finally saved everything? Oh, there we go. See, I fucking knew it. You have to import every single time. There we go. Now, the helmet that I'm wearing is actually a helmet that I like a lot because it goes well with being a superior build because of our bony protrusions. Speeder stuff up here. Don't need the pistol. Don't need the sniper rifle. We have a cool double-ended lightsaber that we can use eventually. So let's just move this up here. Go. Boom. Oh, is that it? Excellent. Also, there's another thing we need to do, real quick. Okay, good, it's already checked.
You're in bad shape, Lieutenant. A few grave robbers too much for you?
They're a special crew.
So move that to here.
And stay down! Someone clean up this mess!
Okay, so I actually have to use a double-ended to use my abilities. There we go.
Not even a challenge. This is too easy.
Let's see here. Discharge blast. Line. Okay, so it's a continuous damage dealer.
Excuse me, Acolyte. Sergeant Corman, 5th Infantry Company, Corriban Regiment. Can I talk to you?
Speak freely, Sergeant.
Thank you. You're one of the slaves Harkin brought in on the last transport, right? Here to prove yourself to the bloodthirsty overseers?
What business is that of yours?
Apologies if I offended. I thought you might appreciate the chance to not only show off for the overseers, but build some ties with the Imperial military as well. I'm here commanding a hard target mission to exterminate claw slugs in this tomb. They're horrific things. Mouths bigger than your head. I've lost 3 squads of good men fighting them. They come in packs. They'll swallow a man whole.
Then I suggest you try a new strategy.
Look, I've identified the enemy's weak spot, but it's not easy to get at. The damn claw slugs breed so fast there's no way to wipe them out conventionally. So we started targeting their egg chambers. They went insane. We managed to get explosives to all of the egg chambers, but the claw slugs were all over us before we could detonate them.
Are you sure this plan of yours will actually work?
I don't know. I have to hope so. Without breeding chambers, the claw slugs lose the numbers. Then we can wipe them out. Don't underestimate those claw slugs, sir. They're smarter than they look.
It's still funny that they
No
have these...
Jedi will be able to stand against you.
Oh, now they're
Remember,
just called
peace
Inquisitor.
is a lie.
These guys, now back in the day, when you wanted to level up your class, you had to talk to these guys. You would level up, but you wouldn't get new abilities, and your abilities wouldn't improve until you talked to your instructor. Here used to be for the Inquisitor, Sith Warrior. But then, for some reason, they decide, like, you know what, let's get rid of that.
Not even a challenge.
Okay, we're not actually progressing.
Someone clean up this mess.
What's the range of this? Range 10 feet.
4 feet. This is too easy.
And we just saw a sorcerer in action.
And stay down.
We might actually want to move this to here because like, that has further range. Oh, we completed that. Okay, there's some supplies. And we'll pop back up to the valley to kill 2 more.
I heard the explosions when you set off the charges. Outstanding, sir.
Someone clean up this mess. And stay down.
Alright, so that has a cooldown of 6 seconds.
Not even a challenge.
Oh, we're done. Let's speed things along with switching her to damage dealing.
Too easy. And stay down. Someone clean up this mess.
Actually, I can see this being our first move because I think it has a further range. Nope, same range. But it can stun weak enemies. So let's try out here. So we get in range. Oh, killed him outright.
This is too easy.
Yeah, it's hard to test out the ability. The ability layout when they die so quickly. Okay, yeah, the killing looters is all over the place.
Not even a challenge. This is too easy. Not even a challenge. And stay down!
Here we go.
Slave, welcome to my humble hole. You are here for your trial, yes? Learn the ways of the Sith from a doddering old man in a tomb, and hopefully to return to your master with the mark of my approval.
Yes, my lord. That's right.
Of course it is. I know the way of things on the surface. But before I answer either way, you must pass a trial of blood. Survive, and I will teach you what I know.
Someone clean. In a chap.
What's in front of us?
Excellent. These former acolytes wanted nothing more than to earn their second chance for glory by killing you and taking your place. But your desire proved stronger, and their blood became the mantle of your victory. Well done. But you are not Sith yet. Peace is a lie. There is only passion. Through passion I gain strength. Through strength, power. Through power, victory. Through victory, my chains are broken. This is the Sith Code. Commit it to your heart, and you will have the strength to crush your enemies. Do you understand?
Of course. I was born to be Sith.
Good. Then go. Return to Harkon and nurture your hatred for him, and use your fear of him to grow stronger. He may raise his fist to strike, but it is Lord Zash who determines where the blow will land.
But who controls Zash, I wonder?
When you know the answer to that, you will have power over both your masters. Now, go. Leave me to my rest.
And stay down! This is too easy. Someone clean up this mess. Not even a challenge. This is too easy. Someone clean up this mess. This is too easy. Not even a challenge. Someone clean up this mess. And stay down! This is too easy.
I have taken care of your problem with the looters in the tomb.
Ah, then I'll assume my men are dead. Even so, you have done us a great service. Their loss is your gain, I suppose.
Then I'm finished here.
Yes, sir.
Please use all products only as intended. Be well.
Ah, the last one. Always the latecomer. Now we can see what the Hermit thinks of you, Slime. Acolyte Corey. Step forward, please.
Yes, Overseer.
You are a weak, pathetic rodent, and even a lunatic like Spindrel can see this. And that means...
Oh!
Meet our newcomer, Von Alt. This is real Sith strength, and he will tear you apart and crush your bones, slaves. Look on him. No connections left in the world, but pure Sith blood. This is Lord Zash's future apprentice, not filth like you.
We'll see how tough he is out in the tombs, alone, with just me and my blade for company.
Step this way, slave. I want to speak to you privately. The rest of you get out of here. You know your trials. You too, Fawn. Spindrel awaits. Now, listen to me. Spindrel is a lunatic. His approval means nothing. You are filth, and you will die. Is that clear?
You think you scare me?
You're nothing, and don't forget it. Now, your second trial. Lord Zash has requested a special trial for you, which you will no doubt fail. Go to Inquisitor Zinn in the jails. He will fill you in on the details, and most likely hasten your demise.
Don't count on my demise, Harkon. I don't die easily.
Don't boast, slave. I don't want to see you again until you're back from the jails. That's all.
And with that, folks, we have finished our first mission as the Sith Assassin. Well, Sith Inquisitor. Now, there's only one thing I really need left to do before I'm gonna now take a moment to relax after getting this video done. Now, this video is longer than what I would like my videos to be, just mainly due to the fact that we had to go through character creation and the like. Now, that being said, I'm going to click play even after I just logged out, because I need to try and... Here we go. I need to grab this image. Here we go. Actually, you know what? I need to grab that without my logo. My little Doulahan in the corner. Because I need a thumbnail. There we go. Move the mouse. And there we go. Alright, folks. That is it. Oh, we'll be back with more Star Wars The Old Republic, with us diving into the secrets of the dark side. This is Skeleton Nerd, sign out. One name, one sky.